Shifting focus now, following on the footsteps of US Fed in America, RBI's rate-setting panel to start deliberations today amid expectations of another rate hike announcement to curb inflation. RBI chief to chair Monetary Policy Committee meeting till Friday. There is speculations of another rate hike of 50 basis points. Remember, the government has given RBI the mandate of maintaining inflation at 4%. So RBI's rate-setting panel to start deliberations today amid expectations of another rate hike announcement to curb inflation. RBI chief to chair this Monetary Policy Committee meeting, which will go on till Friday. There is speculation of another rate hike by 50 basis points. Remember, the government has given RBI the mandate for maintaining inflation at 4%. So RBI's rate-setting panel is all set to meet. Deliberations on another rate hike is likely. This is a 3-day monetary policy panel meet that is set to take place. RBI has in fact been tasked to maintain inflation at 4%. So following on the footsteps of US Fed in America, RBI's rate-setting panel all set to start deliberations today amid expectations of another rate hike announcement to curb inflation. Remember, the government has given RBI the mandate of maintaining inflation at 4%. So is another rate hike soon is the big question that is being asked. RBI's rate-setting panel all set to meet. This is going to be a 3-day monetary policy panel meet. We have Harsh live with us. Harsh, how crucial is this meeting and what is expected to come out of it? There seems to be deliberations on another rate hike.
Well, yes, absolutely. We're looking at a 50 basis point rate hike even this time around. At least that's what the general consensus is across the board. We're also looking at a little bit of a change in policy stance. We are at the moment, the policy stance, the withdrawal of accommodation is where the policy is currently at. We're going to switch that hopefully to a neutral stance. And as the RBI continues to tighten, that stance will keep getting more and more hawkish, more and more aggressive. Now, where will the 50 basis points take us? It will take us, or the repo rate, to 5.9%. Mind you, just 4 months back, the repo was at 4%. Repo is generally the rate at which, or the benchmark at which most banks will lend to you, which is the customer itself. Why has this happened? Of course, is largely on the back of inflation. Inflation has stayed above the RBI tolerance band of 2 to 6%. That's generally the tolerance band of the RBI. It stayed above the 6% mark for all across 2022. So all your monthly figures have seen 6% plus of inflation, which is what is really bothering the RBI at the moment. And the other factor, which will also play a crucial role in the manner in which the rate hike happens, is of course the growth number. Now, the growth number for Q1 of FY23 on a low base came in lower than anticipated, almost 2% lower than what everyone on the street was penciling in. And that will also be a crucial factor as to how the RBI addresses the growth conundrum at the moment, because growth is coming off. So clearly, whether that is temporary or permanent is the other factor which we will have to look out for in tomorrow's meeting with regard to the commentary. Lastly, the Reserve Bank of India will touch upon the liquidity. The system liquidity in the banking system has come off sharply. In fact, it's negative at the moment. And that's the first time in 3 years that the system liquidity has slowed or has literally gone into negative territory. So that will be the third piece of the puzzle which the RBI will try to fit in this particular meeting.
All right. Thank you, Harsh, for bringing all those details. We'll wait and watch out for what happens in that crucial 3-day meet. Moving on.